Hey everybody. In my last video I spoke a little bit about how the churches will have to go underground. But now I want to talk briefly about how the church buildings will fall. Now you've heard that term, the falling away. The buildings will be abandoned, or the church body will fall as the people will fall from grace. No, the church buildings will fall, and if they do not fall into disarray and disrepair, they will be torn down. Not torn down just because they're abandoned, but they will be chosen by the government to be torn down as a sign to everyone else that do not worship. We are tearing down your buildings. And you say, how is that possible? They're 501c3. Well, when you register, they've got you. My belief is they're going to change that 501c3 and say it is no longer 501c3. You are no longer considered a nonprofit organization. You will a religious organization. You will pay taxes, and not only that, you will have to pay the back taxes. And they know that you can't afford it, and then you'll have 30 days, 60 days to vacate those premises, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can bring protesters and you can bring all you want, but at the end of the day, that's not going to change anything, because legislation will be put into place and the church buildings will fall. They will be gone. They will be eradicated. In the end times, when it comes, the churches will not stand. They will fall by not only disrepair, but by being torn down. There's one not too far from me that's been ripped down. It was, I believe, called Sacred Heart. It was a odd looking building. It was very interesting. I'll give them, the design was very unique, but it had been abandoned or shut down for a while. I don't know the history of the building because I did not grow up in this area, but it's being torn down, and I don't know what's going in its place, but it's being torn down, which led me to think about that in the future. Buildings will be torn down by law. Now, they're not going to come in and start hauling people out and throwing them onto the streets. No, they're going to systematically, like anything else the government does. Don't think I'm anti-government, that I don't believe in any government. That's not true. I'm just saying in this perspective, they are anti-church. Now, church covers everything, but they're anti-religion, they're anti-God, and that's who will be in power. And they'll take down those churches systematically by just passing little laws here and there. Things that don't really affect you at first. You don't really feel it until it's too late. It's kind of like when they lull you to sleep before they attack. I appreciate you tuning in. Have a great evening. God bless.